But what about Ken Goldin and the Netflix show that's going to be coming out this year? I mean, now all of a sudden we're going to be appealing or reaching, not only we're going to reach some kids, the hobby is going to reach some kids through that channel, but we're also going to reach a lot of adults who are then going to be reintroduced to the hobby, who maybe didn't catch wind of it during the pandemic, and now they will catch wind of it if they're watching Netflix, and they're going to now say, hey, son, daughter, 12-year-old, let's go grab my old binder of cards and look at them together, because look at the Golden Touches on TV, and let's see what we have. I mean, I think that's going to be a big, I think it's going to have a measurable change or growth factor to the hobby in 2022. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think the first thing that's going to happen, which has already happened in many cases, is that people will be digging through their attics and their basements to find their collection from 20 years ago and see what the cards are worth. Because, everyone always thinks that their cards was in perfect condition, and we pulled it out of a pack and we put it in a top loader, or we put it into the binder pages. So I think that's awesome that people will think that. And it comes down to, we're going to see more and more stuff come out, more and more, like even those old sets, like maybe some people have estates that hasn't been touched, and then those will be coming out. And to be honest, as much as we think that every single collector knows what prices are at, a lot of them don't know what prices are at. So when they see a show on Netflix about trading cards, say, hey, I used to collect trading cards, let's watch it. And they realize, wow, my 51 Bowman set is worth that much, or certain cards of 51 Bowman is, or my 86 Flair, PSA 10, cards are worth so much. They may dig it all up and try to, do the grading and go through the process, or at least bring it to a store. So it encourages more and more people to go back, and it reaches to a lot of lapsed collectors. And I think that's important. I'm not so sure if kids will be watching it or adults will be watching and bringing kids in. I think it's bridging on that idea of what Kenny's doing. I think our content creators on YouTube and all that, because a lot of kids aren't even watching the same Netflix. They may be watching YouTube more. I mean, my daughter watches YouTube all the time, right? So they're watching YouTube, and they're watching box openings, and they're watching people like Ryan's Toys, Ryan Reviews, or those type of shows. And if we do some kids opening packs on YouTube content, maybe that's the way to reach kids. And they're like, oh wow, I want to open a pack of cards, right? So maybe that's something that someone should look at doing, that does YouTube content creators, or giving do videos of them giving cards to kids. I remember when I was at Upper Deck, there was someone, but I can't remember his name. It was John. He was doing packs for the people, and he was going up to strangers opening packs of cards. Maybe he should do it at a hospital or at a school, and encouraging people to collect, because at the end of the day, we just want to grow the whole hobby, right? And having kids involved, that'd be just great, right? So and not just kids of collectors, every kid, and really teaching the foundation, not base cards, but foundation of set collecting, and for them to be happy that they can finish a set. And it doesn't matter what the value is. It's more or less, it's the experience more than anything else.